One of the things I noticed rewatching Puzzle Theory even a second time was during that sequence, Tim and Michelle, where you're getting in his way, and I had forgotten that you had done this, Tim, was you started to reach out for the table with your foot to pull the table closer to you. And again, that wasn't anything that was in the script. So that's just, we gave some examples last week, Michelle, of just kind of you guys being in the moment and being able to have that kind of freedom to try out different things. And that was one of those cases where just Tim just doing that little subtle thing was very real and relevant. And I think you guys know by now, if you get a laugh out of me when you do something like that, that's a sign of approval to keep doing that if you want to keep doing that. So.
I think the first time I came up with that idea was probably like the same as Michelle. Like it was the same feeling of like, oh, I got a good one. I think it's gonna work. And you don't know for sure, but it's like I'm gonna try this. And I was really proud of myself for doing that. The same way you were proud of yourself for doing the shoe banging.
That moment got a laugh out of everybody. I think I heard Damien laughing from the wing. I was snickering the first time that you did that. It was just, yeah, that's one of those like really organic feeling, whether it's planned or not, but like organic feeling moments that you go, yeah, in real life, if I was like real peeved and getting annoyed and just wanted to do my puzzle and I couldn't reach it with my hands, maybe I would use it, but it was so funny. And then what's really cool about a moment like that is because you don't expect it coming, right? Like even if the actor has it in their head, but the fellow actors don't know that they're about to do that. And it spins off a bunch of really other cool organic moments. And I remember when you did that, Tim, and I was caught off guard, but I also like, it was my tactic. No, not tactic. It was my, what's the word for like goal as the character.
Objective.
Motivation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Objective, I think, to no matter what, get in Tim's way, keep him from doing the puzzle, and also like just be in his space, right? So when he did it, my brain was like, what? And then I was like, okay, fine. So then I put my feet up on the table. I don't know if you remember that, like almost on top of your puzzle, and you got so mad.
Yeah, no, it's definitely something where it's like, I mean, and even in relation to Ken as the writer and stuff, it's or as the director, like it is a great example of like the whole collaborative process, because it's like, you read what's in the script and and you have the line or you have the idea of how the character is going to react to certain things, and then that feeds into like, well, like my objective is to no matter what, like do this puzzle. So yeah, I'm going to do that physical thing, and then yeah, and you if you're a smart and good actress, or you happen to be Michelle at that time, then then you like, yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, I see what he's doing, and I'm gonna go off of that, and then everyone just plays off of each other, and it just builds and builds and builds and adds all these little details like in between the lines and in between the stage direction, because there's already a lot of great lines in there for us. There's already a lot of great stuff, and like Ken lays down the foundation, and then we just keep building on it, and it's so much fun.
I was just gonna say that, like, there's only so much improv that you can really do, right, to enrich a script, but you have to have a good base. And I truly feel like Puzzle Theory had such a good base. Like there was already those moments for comedic timing. They were just like built right in, and the transitions and the relationships between the characters were so strong in that particular script. I mean, in many others too, but Puzzle Theory stands out for me.
Flowers, they're just gonna shrivel up and die anyway, and I'll be all like, what were you thinking? You could use that money and buy me a nice meal at a good restaurant, and then he'll tell me, right, that he's just trying to do something nice for me, and I get it, right, and I do appreciate it, but it's like not everything has to be this big grand gesture, right? It's like, feed this girl and I'm a happy girl,
Do I have to be here for this conversation?
I think even just like the day before dress rehearsal, I can remember Tim and Emily and I standing around trying to figure out what the wording was going to be of what she says when she leaves, and even to the degree of whether or not, Tim, your character was going to follow her up to the bedroom or going to stay behind and take out a new puzzle and ignore her. And I think we kind of did a little bit of both instead. And I think the original script, it was just a flat out ignore, but kind of married the two ideas at some point.
And the last line was like, I remember walking off stage and it like long pause and it's like, Jake, come to bed. And then he's just like, you know, like.
I guess, didn't he sit down ready to do another puzzle or something?
Yeah.
And
And he takes the box.
Right at that point, when
Yeah.
he sat his butt down, that's when I said that line. It was pretty funny because before when I went off, he was doing all his rambling. I went off with Patrick. I was like, let's go, Pat. You remember that?
Right.
Yeah. Didn't he like try and make a move on your girlfriend or something, or he was thinking about it, or?
I think that was the implication.
Yeah.
We kind of pushed the limits on inappropriate touching in that. Because I remember Pat climbs up onto the couch at some point and starts.
The back rub.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
That wasn't in the script originally either.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lower back massage.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so
What the hell did you do?
Oh, sorry. I finished your puzzle.
Oh, you're damn right you did. Jay, calm down. You need something? Glass of water, back massage, lower back massage.
Jake, I'm really sorry. You know, I was so relaxed. I didn't realize what I was doing.
I also
I-
like at the end, like as everyone was leaving, they were all just like doing these like sort of like, I think Damien mentioned something about like is it like having sex on the beach or something, and like
Yep.
Yeah, that was a whole add-on, wasn't it? That
Yeah.
because I think we were in my apartment. For some reason, my sombrero, which was just laying around, Ken was like, "Can we use that somehow?" And I was like, "Oh wait, what if I hold it up in front of my crotchal region and I come back just like with naked or something or my underwear?" And then Ken, you had that infamous joke about, "I wish that were just a little bit bigger." And of course, that's always taken the wrong way, but he's referring to the hat, by the way.
Hey, the hat, yes.
But yeah, and then from that we came up with the whole where I apparently I was out on the beach having sex with Katie, and then I come back in when I hear all the ruckus, and that was the hat. And
Yeah.
didn't I say something in Spanish or?
You did.
Yeah.
You
Well,
did.
said-
How
you
to
said-
sing
do you
something,
say-
right?
How do you say "ow that hurts" or something in Spanish?
Yeah. Well, I think
Hurts
when we
so
were
good.
leaving, that was my
Hurts so
exit
good.
line with Michelle when we both
Yeah.
left. Yeah. Oh, because
I think
I left Katie out on the beach,
Mm-hmm.
so I had to go back out and.
And I
Well,
think
that's, well, and I remember like you get so engrossed in that whole thing with Tim that was almost like, oh, I left her out on the beach.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
She's in the sand somewhere.
Yeah, she's
I
on the
think-
beach waiting for me to come back, but
I think what puzzle theory illustrates is the collaborative nature of what we try to do at PCA
yeah.
on a regular basis, and why we keep coming back to it, not just in comedy, but in everything. And I'm looking at the clock. We have a free account, so we get 40 minutes and less than 100 people, and we're okay. So I'm looking at the clock, thinking, oh my God, we're butting up against our 40 minutes here, and I'm thinking I could do this for another 3 hours just talking about this stuff.
Yeah.